Hey everybody, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic Pre-Patch and our Orc Hunter leveling campaign. We are headed into Ungoro Crater today. I am super excited to see Ungoro. The Secrets of Uldum quest is still bugged as of this morning, so I can't get into the archive here without being teleported right back out before we find any sort of objectives. So yeah, unfortunately we're gonna have to leave it behind, but I'm excited to see Ungoro. I'm thinking that the entrance, if it's at all similar to Classic Era, will be somewhere right in this area. So let's go investigate. So far in the playthrough, Feralus is probably my favorite zone of all the zones that we've seen. It had a really good balance of having a rework, but still maintaining a classic feel. I feel like the difference in the questing from Classic Era to Cataclysm and Modern is that in Classic Era the quest asked questions. What is going on with the corruption? Why are these enemies acting this way? Why is this faction's forces in this area? Like, everything about vanilla questing is a question. It's just everything you do kind of deepens a mystery of a zone. It makes you wonder, like, exactly what's going on in the zone and where are the roots. But you never really get to see the roots. It just compiles the mystery. Whereas everything in the Cataclysm, all the quests are an answer. Every time you get to the end of a quest chain, you get an answer. And that's good and everything. But oftentimes the answer is not as exciting or as interesting as the questions. And I do feel like that's a significant difference. It makes a significant difference in how it feels to level up and quest through an area. When you get more and more questions and you get a building mystery and just a sense of the unknown, it makes the world feel so much bigger. And it makes your journey feel so much more on like a grand scale. When you're constantly being given answers, and the answers are generally just mediocre, it kind of shrinks the journey. And so for me, like, the best zones are the ones that still maintain like some kind of sense of mystery. Typically those have been the ones that have not focused too heavily on the faction war. And have just kind of left the content, they've left the content to be about the zone. So we'll see what happens here in Ungoro. I don't know if we're going to find... Usually there was a Tauren here. On the way in there was a Tauren that had a quest. It looks like he's still hanging out, yeah. He's still here and he might have been joined... He's joined by a Worgen companion. Let's see how that goes. The Fair of Larkori. We know this one. Find the carcass of Larkori's freshest kill and steal a piece of the Threshodon carcass. I feel like there was one more quest before this quest. Let's read it and see what's... A little bit has probably changed here. Once, a long time ago, a brother of mine took some meat from one of Larkori's kills. He didn't know it at the time, but Larkori saw him from the forest. Larkori followed my brother for days, destroying everything he touched. My brother, scared, finally decided to run from the crater and leave Larkori behind. Larkori killed him not far from the spot. If you want to provoke Larkori, find a fresh kill of his and take some of the meat from it. Why would I want to do that? He's like, my brother did this once and it killed him. Here, if you want to do it, this is how you do it. That, like, really makes no sense. I don't really want to do that.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Stop, Orc. I could use the help of a hunter like you. Right outside this camp, there are raptors with deadly claws. I've been using the claws for druid rituals, but it doesn't seem to be working. However, I did notice that some of those raptors sometimes have white claws, when most have deathly black ones. The earth works in strange ways. Maybe you could fetch me some of the white claws and I'll try one last time. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to do. But sure, we'll just randomly help you. And then supposedly there's another quest right over here. We have a troll. So we got Tauren, Troll, and Worgen all hanging out together.
What you want?
Toxic tolerance.
Be careful.
You want to ride a Venomhide? Then I've got bad news for you. The Venomhide Ravasauras, they're all poison. Poison blood, poison spit, poison skin. You climb on one, you fall off dead in a few hours. You'd have to build up a resistance to their toxins before I sold you one, and that takes a long, long time. You need to be splashed with poisonous blood while fighting one numerous times. If you're really interested, the Venom Hides prefer the northern area of the marshlands. If you're poisoned by the Venom Hide Ravisor 20 times, you could ride one without dying. I don't really care about the mount, because I don't like raptor mounts. The raptor mounts, they move too quickly. They have that, like, chocobo run, where it's very, very stilted. So I don't really care about that, but I would like to get the experience from the quest. So maybe we do that at some point. The other problem is, like, them living long enough to actually splash us. Maybe we just have to kill them in close proximity. Alright, let's head over here. We'll check out the Threshodon carcass. And we'll collect some white claws on the way here. This dude survived 2 aim shots. That's really impressive. Wow, look at that. It seems like maybe the enemies in Ungoro Crater got a little bit of an HP spike. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that we're still gonna need the power crystals, so as I see these, I'm just gonna start picking them up. And if we don't need them, we'll just sell them or toss them on the ground.
What's your story?
Six agility, 8 stamina, and crit strike ring. We could put that over the one that has agility and spirit, since spirit is not doing anything for us. Carried on the waves, the blood petals of Ungoro have a fascinating life cycle. These trees in front of us bear seeds that fall down into the river when they mature. The river's current then takes the seed north here, where the seed hatches, almost like an egg, and a newborn blood petal emerges. I require these seeds for my studies. Take this net and use it to scoop up the bright orange seeds in the river. You'll have to hunt them down under the water.
Farewell.
That's a new one. Let's go ahead and equip the ring.
Ancestors watch.
I'm actually surprised he has not come for you yet, Rambles, but all is well, for I have a final plan that will bring the monster to us. Being the dominant male gives Lakuri rights to breed with any female he chooses, and he chooses many of them. You'll find many Ravasaur eggs to the west of here. Get close to them and you should provoke an attack by his mates. The females produce an awful smell from the gland in their heads that allow males to know they are ready to breed. This quest gets way too into, like, the breeding habits of raptors that I just don't think I really need to know about. Alright, so we gotta go over by, like, the eggs. And I guess we just kind of hang out? It wasn't really too clear. It says if you get close, it'll aggro the mates. Maybe we gotta kill somebody close to these things? Oh no, we just gotta stand on them. I remember this quest being really confusing in Classic Era, but I feel like they streamlined parts of it. I wonder if I can use the same egg pile to summon multiple, or if I need to find another egg pile. It seems like maybe I have to find another egg pile. Yeah, we didn't get a pheromone gland from the second one, I guess. Well, okay, the tooltip says we didn't, but we actually did. Just a bad tooltip. Don't trust your tooltips. This will be the most difficult part. There is some complexity to the plan. Continue following the river to the north and look for a bend in the river. It's here I saw Lakuri last. You will know you're in the right area because of all the bones from the mass. I'll just look at the quest tracking. Thanks. Yeah, I'll just, yeah, we'll just look at the quest tracking. It's fine. Should we head into the town? Yeah, like maybe. And maybe we should. A part of me wants to finish up all this stuff first. Before we head into the town. That was an interesting way to use a net. Yeah, I guess we just spin. We spin on the seeds. Who would have thought? Let's check this quest out and just see, like, how hard is it to actually get splashed with the blood? Like, what do we have to do here? Yeah, we didn't get hit with anything. We're probably not going to do this one. I feel like we either have to leave them alive long enough for them to cast something, or maybe we need to die, or maybe we need to die. Maybe they need to die while we're in melee with them. Which wouldn't be the end. Let's try having them die while we're in melee with them, as much as I don't really want to do that. Oh look, he just hit us with his blood, so maybe it's random. He hit us from there. Maybe it's like a random chance to drop kind of thing. Yeah, you see, I think the main problem here is our pet. They might be doing that every single time. But because the pet is getting aggro right away, we're not getting hit by it. I don't really want to dismiss my pet just to be able to do this quest. Yeah, I'm not convinced that we're gonna do this one. We'll see. We'll keep it and maybe we'll work at it over time, and I don't know, like what would I have to do here? Like, my pet's on passive. I draw him in. Maybe we take a few shots. Yeah, they're not doing it consistently enough for me.
winds guide you. Go in peace.
I will take the male legs, 12 agility, 15 stam with 8 hit rating.
Walk with the earth. Peace, friend. What can I do for you? Watch your back.
Ithis Moonwarden is the Night Elf Druid who indoctrinated me into the Cenarian Circle. He has set up a camp north of here near the cliffs of the crater's easternmost edge. Follow the flow of the blood petal seeds and I'll wager you'll find him nearby.
Long live, Greymane.
We're gonna head this way first. So this is Marshall's stand. I wonder if they got rid of Marshall's refuge. I don't see a flight point up here. So yeah, it seems like they just kind of made the zone a little bit more approachable. That way, instead of when you enter the zone, normally you'd have to travel all the way up here. Now you have to travel a much shorter distance to get to the first camp. Just basically making it easier for people, which is not always what you want to see.
Hey there. Safe travels.
Our recruiter sent you, good. Let's start off with a bit of honesty. Ungoro isn't the perfect nirvana that you may have been promised. You've probably figured that out on the way over here, though. Shall we get to work?
See you around. Hello.
The perfect nirvana. Nirvana is like, refers to like an afterlife.
See you later.
Let's see. Welcome, I'm Willadin Marshall, and my sister and I run this expedition of explorers and scientists. I don't like the look of those elementals on the Volcano Hunter. We have too much equipment, too many notes. One crazed elemental could streak its way through our camp and do terrible, terrible damage. Show them that their new neighbors aren't to be trifled with and bring back the ash that they leave behind. We might as well do a little science while we're at it.
Have a good one.
Okay. Cool. They, the bothersome part about this is one of those times where instead of things being a continuation of a story or like moving things forward into the future, they simply decided to recontextualize all the stuff that was already here. So like nothing has moved on, nothing has changed except the location and the phrasing. You know, we're not going to reference any of the things we've already done. We're not going to explain that now we've moved down here. It's like the past, it's not like we've carried on from the past, it's more like the past never existed. Like, half of the quests in the Cataclysm revamp are time moving forward and things changing, and the other half is time hasn't moved forward, we've just recontextualized it. And it's really jarring. I really wish they would have settled on one or the other. I really wish they would have either just recontextualized everything or moved everything forward a number of years and kind of had that relevant backstory as part of the new quest. Someone has dragged a enemy into the camp. It's a little disconcerting. Alright, finding the source. I created a thermometer to take readings of the temperature of the volcano, and I'd like the hottest lava flow. Yep, same thing here, like we've done this quest for him in the past. Now he's just standing in a different spot in the zone. You have crystals of power because he has 7 power crystals. Yep, we've done this. We've already got all the blue ones.
Hi, how are you?
I don't believe we've met. I'm Nolan Tacker, Marshall Expedition's new Chief of the Guards. I'm also their chef. There's actually more overlap than you'd think. I've got a fun little task for you. Have you seen the spike pits around the perimeter of the camp? See if you can convince some of the nearby dinosaurs to walk into them. If you throw this rotten meat at them when they're not looking, it'll make them hungry or angry. Either way is fine as long as they follow you into the pit.
You have a great day now.
Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll set our Hearthstone here. Apparently this thing is the innkeeper. The spike pits, we must be talking about these spike pits right here. And so, oh, we've managed to fall into a spike pit ourselves. I guess we just lure these guys in. They're not gonna be lured in if our pet is charging them. Well, that worked surprisingly well. It said this dinosaur would chase us for 30-something seconds, and it didn't. It didn't chase us long enough to get back to the frickin' pit. That's agitating. Yeah, it leashed. When you're using an item like this that has its own timer, like, the enemy should not be able to leash due to regular distance. That's really silly. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that's a bug and that they would not have designed the quest that way. Because I'm assuming they would be smarter than that. Alright, let's just go turn this one in. Let's see if he has anything else for us to do before we head out in any of these other directions.
Can I help you? Off and away.
He's got nothing else. Alright, so... we need power crystals. We can only find them, it seems, on like the perimeters, not really in the middle. Everything else is in the middle. So let's head out this way. It'd be really cool if we had like any other quests to do while we looked for this stuff. Because I'm not seeing a lot. I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing this one like this. We're either gonna have to do this one while we complete other objectives, or we're gonna have to find an area where there are actually more crystals, because in this whole area, this whole quadrant down here, there doesn't really seem to be anything. So I'm not gonna worry about this quest. We have 7 blue crystals already. Here's a red. We're gonna do other stuff, and we're gonna either find these as we go, or we won't. Strangely here, we have red enemies to fight. That's really interesting to me. They don't seem to, it doesn't seem to matter. We're still killing them in a couple of hits. Yeah, that's the fact that they're like, normally you run into a red mob and it murders you basically. Not so in the Cataclysm. It looks like they moved the hotspot down to the bottom as opposed to hiding it up top. So let's head over here, we'll do this. Oh no, the temperature's not hot enough. Okay, so we're still ascending the mountain here. We're also looking for what? We're looking for the ash from the elementals. There's gotta be a way to get higher up. This guy used to be an escort quest, but apparently he's just in there dead now, so that's cool. I'm gonna lure him up here so I don't have to jump down to loot him. Alright, awesome. Somewhere around here is the hottest spot on the mountain. I just have no idea where it's at. I feel like, yeah, like even back in vanilla, this was a quest that I usually just didn't do. Because it was pretty challenging for me to find the spot. We could try to turn on Questie tracking. See how that goes. It didn't do anything. It turns out it didn't do anything. There's one over here. Like, I just feel like the ones on the ground are probably not going to be the ones that we're after, right? You'd think it would be something up top here. I don't know how long I'm going to look for this thing. Yeah, because in my mind, we should already have found it. The one down here was not the one. This was the one that we encountered initially. We could try the one down the other side of the mountain, but I don't want to crawl up and down this mountain all day. Yeah, see, there's a couple of them. There's one over here. Like, I'll hit some of these, but yeah, ultimately, no. I'll circle the mountain, but I'm not going to keep climbing up and down it looking for something that might not even exist. There we go. Yeah, it's not up top anymore at all. It's just one of the random ones sprinkled down here. Okay, what do we want to do? Do we want to head over this way? Should we go back and turn these in? Should I come over here and see if we can grab the flight point? Let's do that. Let's see if this is a flight point that we can grab. If so, we can take it back to Marshall's stand. Yeah, there's a flight point here. There's some questing here. I'm sure eventually we get a breadcrumb out here, but, you know, here we are.
Talk to me.
I'm making a flying machine. Collect 35 webbed pterodex scales. That's cool. That's cool. I'm just gonna hop the flight point for now. Oh, I'm gonna grab this yellow crystal. We're gonna take the flight point back. We'll get this stuff turned in, and then we'll see what's next.
What's up? Have a good one. Yo! Hurry back! Keep it real!
Good day to you. See you around. See you later. Have a good one.
I'm still a bit concerned about these fire elementals. One last request. Head to the top of the ridge and kill the one called Blaze Runner. I already did this.
Safe travels.
I hate that. I wish there was a way, like, the game could just track retroactively that you've killed the named guy. Because, yeah, we already went up to the ridge, we already killed him, it's already been done. And also, by the way, who builds their base camp 20 feet from a literally active volcano? It just doesn't seem... Overrun with fire elementals. Doesn't seem like a smart idea.
What can I do for you? See you around. See you later.
Hello. See you later.
The fledgling Colossus. If you're here to help, then maybe you can help us with a lurking threat. To the south lies the Slithering Scar, a quivering Silithid outpost in the middle of the jungle. You can't miss it. One of my scouts reports that the Silithid are harboring a young Colossus in their large central underground chamber, and once it is fully grown, they plan to unleash it upon Ungoro. This must not be allowed to pass. Find the Colossus and kill it.
Safe travels.
I can see how the scouts would have been able to observe that they were growing a Colossus or whatever. How did they know what their intentions are with it?
Yo!
How do they know they plan to unleash it on Ungoro? Did they overhear Silithid water cooler talk? Interested in making an extra dime? I've got it on good authority that some interesting parties are paying big money for Silithid legs. Yes, you heard me right, Silithid legs. Apparently these things are delicious if you cook them right. They're like underground lobsters, and they live just south of here. Thing is, I'll need a good amount of them to pay for my overhead. Think you can get me 8 dozen or so?
Keep it real.
96 Silithid legs. I feel like originally in vanilla maybe those numbers were reversed. Let's see. Actually, that might not have been a quest in vanilla. I don't really remember it. Yeah, we can go get Silithid legs. And maybe we find some crystals. We'll go after the Colossus, so we'll do these two together. Maybe we were supposed to use an item on this guy, but I'm just gonna try to fight him. Oh, he burrowed underground and he came up behind us. That's intimidating. Alright, let's go back and turn these in before, well, so that we don't miss out on any chained quest. I still feel like there might be more to do over here besides collect power crystals.
Time is money, friend. Be good.
Here in Marshall's Stand, I can't really do too much profiteering without it arousing suspicion from the scientists. There is, however, another place where I might have use of you. My business associate Gremix has a camp northwest of here on the opposite side of the volcano. He's a savvy business mind and has a better eye for profit than even I do. I'm sure he could put you to work if you'd like to make some more coin.
Keep it real.
The worst thing about like goblins becoming a playable race for the Horde is that like so many more goblin quests were worked into the game. And as someone who does not like the vibe, the feel, the lore, the dialogue, the story of goblins, it kind of just diminishes the game.
How are you? Have a good one.
You've completed a remarkable task. You are truly worthy of commendation. Okay, yeah, I'm sure. Agility stam, mail gloves.
See you around.
That's all she has for us. Alright, well, let's head out this way. We'll comb this area, we'll look for some more red crystals, then we'll head to the north over to the mossy pile. We still have this breadcrumb over here that like maybe we ought to have already followed up on it. But we'll get to it eventually. We should probably just finish up getting the Pterodax scales before we take off to parts unknown. Oh, that one actually turns in up at the mossy pile. Okay. So in that case, let's just look around and see if we can find a few more red crystals in this area. They seem to be broken out into different areas. Whereas in vanilla, the different colors were spread all across the zone. These seem to be like color-coded based on quadrant.
good.
Very well, if Quixel recommended you, then I suppose you're all right. In all our years working together, Quixel's never steered me wrong.
Have a good one.
That's it, that was just to get us here. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell everything we don't need. Let's equip the gloves.
We shall meet again.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back.
Well, spit it out.
Marshall's refuse. A big part of making money is shamelessness. You have to be willing to profit off the misfortune of others. It all ends up boiling down to one question. How much do you love money? When Marshall and his crew abandoned their refuge up north, they left behind lots of supplies. The stuff isn't rare or even particularly valuable, but it's there if you're willing to take it. His camp is up on the cliffs to the north. Oh, and to be on the lookout for whatever it was that made them leave.
Have a good one.
Which, like, yeah, like they wouldn't have told us about that when we met them down at the new camp.
Time is money, friend.
Hard to harvest. The Lakari tar pits just north of here conceal a hidden treasure, rare flowers that grow at the bottom of the pits. These tar blossoms, as they're called, are valued for their beauty and their durability. It's been a while since I last harvested tar blossoms, so there should be some new plants growing at the bottom of the pits.
Keep it real. Big
And super sticky, collect 8 super sticky tar.
pleasure doing business.
Another reused quest. Okay. Yeah, we can do that stuff. We'll head straight north, we'll grab whatever yellow crystals we find, and we'll do all this stuff up here. Alright, so super sticky tar, we're getting off of the tar beast. Swimming in tar. You are attempting to swim in a tar pit. Yeah, we know. Don't have us do something stupid and then tell us how stupid it is. That's just rude. Yeah, the point is it slows down, once we're on, it slows down our swim speed so much. Yeah, it's really something. Oh, wait. Okay. We're missing on an important part of the quest. Is that we're supposed to be using this item to harvest the sticky tar from the corpses. I'm glad I saw that now, and not after I killed like 24 of them, wondering why it wasn't dropping the item. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're gonna have to go underwater, under tar rather, kind of look around, and then see if there's anything worth diving for. Yes, in this case, jumping in the water has a purpose. It helps you move faster through here. Whereas trying to swim at the bottom makes you move really slowly. I thought I saw a quest item down here. But I guess not. No, wait, it's just covered up. There we go, that's the last one. It looks like maybe they got ran out by all the Stone Guardians, but yeah, the Stone Guardians are non-aggressive, so not really sure what the deal is with that. Oh, they're aggressive once you try to take stuff. Oh, that's interesting. Here lies Dengada, a sturdy mountain trusted friend, died shortly after the Cataclysm. He always hated loud noises. In lieu of flowers, please drop off a few blood petal sprouts. In life, he loved nothing more. I don't have any. Am I gonna find anything in the back of the cave? 50-50 chance there's nothing in here. Well, they put enemies in here. Yeah, I'm feeling like they didn't put any supplies back here, though. Oh, wait, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon.
Hey, how you doing? Be careful out there. Hurry back. If you ever need anything.
Hey, I know, we've been looking at the wrong tar creatures. Gremix once told me about a larger than normal tar creature that he ran into. It lurks around the tar pit far to the east of here, south of Fungal Rock. I'll bet that the bigger the creatures get, the stickier they get. We'll make some money yet.
Glad I could help. Welcome, friend.
We'll take nothing. We'll take the wand to sell it.
Be careful out there.
Time is money, friend.
The Apes of Ungoro. There's plenty of money to be had here in Ungoro, you just need to know where to look. Apes may be common here in Ungoro, but they're much rarer up north. In Everlook, a gorilla hide fetches 10 times what you'll get for it down here. I'm not going to send you all the way up to Winterspring, that'd be irresponsible. I'm pretty sure, like, originally you do get a breadcrumb from somebody here that takes you to Winterspring. I think it's a gnome. But I could use your help actually obtaining some hides. It'd be irresponsible to give us a breadcrumb any farther away than about 20 yards, so... You'll find the gorillas at Fungal Rock to the northeast, near a waterfall. Don't forget to check inside the cave.
Be good.
Okay, yeah, and see, now we're heading over this way. This would be a good time to go over here. We had a breadcrumb, possibly leading to another questing hub. So yeah, let's do that. It might be a little bit of a shorter run from Marshall's stand, but I think the time we spend in Flight, we might as well just be headed to the east. Wait, did I see a quest that I didn't grab? I did. Yet another quest.
Welcome. Watch
Chasing Amy 01. Unfortunately, something's happened to one of my greatest inventions. You've seen a mechanical squirrels, yes? Well, to get closer to the apes of Ungoro, I created the mechanical ape.
See you soon.
Yes, we know all about that one. Alright, not a quest hub, just a single dude. Ah, did Garl send you? How are his studies coming? I find that he can be a bit slow at times, but he's truly a force to be reckoned with when he takes the form of a bear. Now, we have more pressing matters to attend to. You're already familiar with the first phase of the blood petal's life cycle, the waterborne seed. The next phase, however, is not so docile, the pack of juveniles. When blood petals hatch, they quickly form gangs and travel together, offsetting their weakness with overwhelming numbers. These packs of young lashers normally keep to themselves, but upset one of them and you upset all of them. For our safety and the safety of others, dispose of them. They roam close by to the west and the north. Just dispose of them. It's all we're learning about the life cycle. Dispose of them. Okay. Where are we tracking this one? I don't know. Let's just start killing them, I guess. I'm not sure that this is anything. Yeah, it's not tracking like one would hope. Will we be doing this quest? I'm not sure. We're gonna try another pack here. No, we're not getting any credit for this. Okay. We got credit there, but I'm not exactly sure why. Like what made that any different than the other two packs we'd fought? Kind of hard to say. They're evade bugging. Yeah, we're not doing this quest. Like if I can't even kite them a couple of yards, then I'm not gonna bother with it. Oh, and then they come back. That's even better. Then they evade again. I'm sure he'll be back. Yeah, I'm sure he'll come right back. Yeah, we're not... I don't think we're doing that. I'm finding that, like, for whatever the reason, like, I don't have a lot of patience for, like, buggy quests, you know? If this were a new game, like a new release, never before been out, never before existed, then I'd probably be okay with it. But when it's a re-release of like a 15-year-old product, I don't really want to deal with buggy shit. It's like, obviously, like, firstly, it's immersion breaking to sit there and have to figure out, like, why isn't the quest working? Why isn't the quest working? What do I have to do to get the quest to work? Like, that's already immersion breaking. And it's just really annoying, and there's no good reason for it to be that way. So yeah, let's just move on. Like, on the Hunter, I don't have a lot of, like, good AoE that roots me in place. If I was, like, on a different melee class, like, if I was on anybody with any kind of, like, AoE, we could probably stand in those packs and, like, take them out, but having to kite them around a little bit to do multi-shot and then having them reset, like, just a couple of yards that we're kiting them is really freaking silly. Suddenly, the robotic gorilla's eyes light up and it begins to speak. Operational capacity less than 5%. Accidentally punctured oil reservoir. Use coconut oil rock. Save Amy 01. I don't know. Sure. What are we looking for now? Ungoro coconut. Uncracked Ungoro coconut. I don't know. Maybe it's like items on the ground. Here we go. I see something over here shining. They have empty barrels because Donkey Kong. Based on your conversation with Gremix, you know that he would almost certainly be interested in a red gorilla hide if you were to obtain one. I'm not sure what just happened. I feel like I just declined that quest, but maybe I didn't. Well, the cave is completely cleared out. We don't have the pelts that we need. We need some stomper pelts. We need thunderers. I don't know if maybe some of them can only be found in the cave. Everything out here is also... There's a level 73 running around here doing stuff. I'm not entirely sure why, but obviously they're probably just killing everything off pretty instantly. Kind of wish that, similar to the Yeti pellets, we can get these by skinning, but we can't. So all we can really do is wait till they respawn. I feel like the Thunderers only spawn back in the cave, which is kind of unfortunate. We also never found the... We need some kind of rock. I don't really know. Attempt to crack the coconut open on a sturdy rock. Is the sturdy rock going to be like something we pick up off the ground? Is it this item right here that's clearly labeled sturdy rock? Yeah, I think so. You pour the coconut milk into what appears to be Amy's oil reservoir. You hear the sound of gears whirring and actuators firing. Bring the thumb drive back. Hey, at least it's not an escort quest. Why does it have a thumb drive? Why are there computers? Alright, now we're just going after Thunderers. Unfortunately, I keep seeing people in here, and it's like they're dressed as gorillas, but I feel like they're killing everything. Like, oh, at this rate, we're never gonna find enough Thunderers to complete the quest. If this is the only place that they spawn. And see, yeah, see, they're ignoring all the shit that, like, that we don't need. They're killing only the stuff that we need. It's clearly like a bottleneck spot in the quest. And the drop rate sucks, so that's not helping. We're gonna have to come back to this one another time. Sometime when there's not a bunch of people here trying to kill the Thunders. Let's hearth back to Marshall's stand. We'll turn these in, we'll fly to the other place and turn in everything. We'll grab any follow-ups and we'll kind of reassess what we want to do from there.
My, you're a tall one. Very well then. Off and away. You have a great day now.
There is another quest here that's popped up. From the chef/chief.
My, you're a tall one.
Do you want to try my new Dimetrodon dogs? No. Raptor risotto, Pterodax pitacos. I feel like, well, maybe it's fine. Oh, I just remembered. I have a friend nearby that might be able to use your assistance. His name is Spark Nillimer, and he's Marshall Expedition's Chief Archaeology Officer. He's been sent out to Golaka Hot Springs to the west. You'll likely find him on the spring's western side.
Pleased to meet you.
Alright, so yeah, that's over this way. Let's fly over to the mossy pile. We got a couple to turn in back that way.
Yo!
Watch your back. Safe travels. Yeah, what do you want? Hurry back. Be good.
What's up? Keep it real. Yo, have a good one. Keep it real.
And yeah, there is level 52. Alright, guys, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a break right here for now. I think when we come back, I'm gonna focus on doing stuff down this way for a little bit. The stuff over here, obviously, like, the Venom Hide, probably not gonna finish that one. The pack of juveniles, I might try one more time, and then maybe we'll go see if we can get any Thunderers at a time when people are not up here killing them all. Would be better. So, yeah, that's the plan. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. I truly do appreciate all the support on this series. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.